Some people command a room without saying a word. Their presence feels heavy because their mind is unusually still. While the world around them is drowning in noise and stimulation, they are observing. They are noticing hesitation, tone shifts, and patterns that everyone else misses. This routine is a mental conditioning protocol inspired by figures like L from Death Note. It is built on isolation and psychological discipline. The goal is to clear the mental fog created by constant digital input and replace it with a controlled, sharp focus. Over the next 7 days, this blueprint will guide you through a specific environmental setup and a daily schedule. By day 7, you will likely find that tasks requiring deep concentration, tasks that usually feel painful or boring, have become significantly easier to sustain. To begin, you need a dedicated desk, a physical notebook, and one target task, such as coding, writing, or studying a complex subject. You must also commit to a 7-day detox from short-form videos and endless scrolling. Securing these physical tools up front serves as the first filter. It separates those who are merely curious from those who are ready to actually execute the protocol. Focus is rarely a matter of willpower. It is a matter of geography. Your physical environment dictates your mental capacity. If your space is designed for comfort and distraction, your brain will naturally seek those things. You must strip your workspace to the absolute essentials. Clear the desk. Dim the lights to remove visual overstimulation. If possible, drop the temperature in the room or turn on a fan. This shift toward a cold, minimalist environment creates a psychological anchor. The drop in temperature and the lack of visual clutter signal to your brain that casual, low-effort behavior is over. By engineering this control room, you eliminate the constant cues for cheap dopamine. Over time, entering this specific space will trigger your brain to enter focus mode automatically. The conditioning begins the moment you wake up. The first hour of your day must be protected from all external noise. The rule is absolute. Consume nothing. No scrolling through messages, no music, and no checking notifications. You keep your brain's baseline state clean before the world has a chance to influence it. Most people fail within the first 30 seconds. They reach for their phone out of habit. Keep your device in a different room overnight so the barrier to entry is high. Use this first hour for low-stimulation activities. Drink water. Walk through your home slowly and sit with your thoughts. Write down simple, physical observations in your notebook. This initial boredom is actually a sign that the protocol is working. You are proving that you can exist without a constant stream of digital input, which builds a calmer, more resilient baseline for the rest of the day. Once your morning baseline is established, you move to the core of the routine, the 90-minute lockdown session. This is where you work exclusively on your target task. During this block, 0 browser tabs. Your phone is physically gone. No background music with lyrics. Your entire existence is reduced to the one thing you are trying to learn or build. At the 30-minute mark, you hit the danger zone. Your novelty-starved brain fights back with intense restlessness and phantom urges to check messages. Don't quit. Push through the discomfort until the resistance breaks and concentration becomes effortless. Refusing to break focus during this window increases your tolerance for deep work. You are training your mind to sustain a flow state for longer durations. The routine then shifts from internal work to external awareness with a 10-minute detective drill. Find a public place and silently observe people for 10 minutes. Do not judge what you see, just notice. Watch their gestures, how they react to their phones, and their micro-expressions during conversation. As you do this regularly, you'll notice that much of human behavior follows predictable social scripts. You start to see the patterns in how people move and speak, making their reactions feel less random and more structured. This exercise builds a level of situational awareness that most people lack. Training yourself to see these subtle cues makes you more observant of the world around you and less likely to be misled by surface-level behavior. The final phase happens late at night, when environmental noise is at its lowest. This is when your brain is most receptive to self-reflection. A few nights a week, sit in total silence for 30 minutes. No music, no scrolling. Use this time to interrogate your own habits in your notebook. You must answer 4 questions. What is wasting my time? What weakens my focus? What am I avoiding? And what skill would make me dangerous in 5 years? Before sleeping, perform a mental replay of your day. Start from the moment you woke up and try to visualize every detail, every conversation, and every action in chronological order. Replaying the day forces you to practice high-resolution attention. Over time, you will find yourself remembering small details more clearly and becoming more conscious of how you spend your hours. The blueprint is complete. From your morning zero noise hour to the midnight reflection, every part of this routine is designed to strip away distraction and reclaim your attention. The challenge is to execute this schedule for the next 7 days while maintaining a total detox from short-form digital content. Initially, the lack of noise will feel strange. It may reveal how much you've relied on constant stimulation just to avoid your own thoughts. But once you move past that discomfort, your focus will begin to sharpen. If you are ready to start this conditioning today, commit by commenting the words "locked in." In a world where attention is the most sought-after currency, the person who controls their own mind holds a rare advantage. Mastering uninterrupted focus is the most effective way to separate yourself from the crowd.